Hey guys, welcome to Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook. Today we'll be drawing this cute little bee. Let's start our drawing today by drawing out our bee's eyes. So begin with an oval shape. And then go ahead and draw in the first highlight by just drawing a curve underneath the top of the eye and a small heart just below that. Then you can go ahead and shade in around these two shapes for the rest of the eye. Next, you can come back and trace over top of the eye and pull out a little flick towards the left side of your page for an eyelid. We're going to do the same thing for the second eye, starting with our outline, drawing in the two highlights, and then shading it in. And for our eyelid, this time we'll trace over the top of the eye and extend that little line out to the right. Then we can go ahead and add in some cheeks, and you're going to do the same thing under each eye. Starting near the bottom, you're going to draw a curve all the way underneath and close it off on the other side. I'm also going to give our little bee a cute little smile, and I'm going to place it just about in line with the top of the cheeks. Then add in some expressive eyebrows just by drawing two little lines pointing up towards the center of the face. Once you're done that, you can place a little point just a little bit above the eyebrows in the center, and then start to curve a line all the way around the face, creating a nice circular shape for your bee's head. So it doesn't matter if it's a perfect circle, you just want to make a circular shape that is fully surrounding the face. I always like the bottom of my face to be a little bit closer to the bottom of the head and the top of the head a little bit further away. Our bee also needs some antennae, so I'm going to draw them just off the top of the head, about in line with my eyebrows, and top them off with a little circle. Before I draw in the body, I'm going to start with the front wing. So to do that, I'm going to come just a little bit below the right side of the face, and I'm going to draw a curved, very slightly curved line up towards the top right corner of my page. And as I come almost to the top of the head, I'm going to start bringing that line more towards the right before I curve it back down. And then we're going to come back and reattach at the beginning of this line, forming a point. And now I'll start in on my body. So just coming underneath that left cheek, I'm going to just draw a little marker line, and then I'm going to attach the head to the wing. Now I am using markers, so I'm going to leave spaces as I go, but you can just continue if you're using pencil. We're going to draw a nice, almost as if you're drawing a really large raindrop or flower petal coming away from the bee's head. As you come towards the bottom of your page, you're going to start to round it back up and reattach on the underside of the wing. So there's a nice curve at the bottom of your bee's body. Then you can come back up to the top, and we'll draw in the back wing coming just behind the head and curving near the top, and then you can round it back and it'll probably touch your front wing, so we only see part of it. So the little spaces that I've left, I'm going to draw in some little legs and feet. So we'll start here at the back, and I'm just going to draw a straight line down. And as I come just a little bit away from the body, I'm going to create a little hook to the right. Curl it back up, and then you can bring that leg back up, and I'm closing it off at the top, just so it's like a little tiny leg. It's so cute. Then I'll draw another little one coming on the other side of the body, just in front. So the exact same thing, attaching at the bottom of our bee's belly. Near the top here where I've left a space, I'm going to do 2 little hands. Same thing, this time extending my line towards the left and making the little hook at the bottom. And then I've got a little bit of a gap, so I'm just going to close that off there. And we'll make the second arm coming from just that outside edge of the body, a little downwards hook for a little hand, and back to the body. Next, I'm going to draw in the lines for our bee's striping on her body, and I'm just going to have my lines just slightly curved upwards towards the head. And when you're drawing down the body, I like to have my lines for the stripes just a little bit wider at the bottom of her body and slightly closer together as I come towards her back. And let's add in a nice little whimsical detail here. So my little bee is going to be holding a flower. So starting from her back hand, I'm just going to draw a little stem down and attach it to the front arm. And then I'm going to have my flower drooping. So it's just sort of an upside down U shape. Then at the top here of the stem, draw out a little V. And then we're going to create the head of the flower. So from the top of that V, I'm going to draw out a big U shape. And then starting at one corner, you can draw a curved line back down towards the center of your U. Do the same thing from the other point or other side of your U shape, attaching it, and then we'll draw a third little inverted triangle here in the back. You can also add a little leaf here. I'm just going to have a little hanging leaf coming off the stem. My leaves always have a point at the end, and I'm just going to meet it back at the stem. And let's add in one more little floating flower just in behind our bee, letting the stem come down towards the bottom of the page. I'm going to just top a little V here at the bottom, then draw out my nice big U shape for the flower head, making my petals, drawing back down towards the center off of both ends there, and a little V in the center. I'm also going to just add a nice little leaf here, so just making a point as I come back towards the stem. Then finally, we'll just add in the veins in our wings. So to do that, I'm just going to draw a really light, loose, broken line. So just allowing my marker to sort of skip off the page every now and then. Vertical line up towards the top center of the wing, and then just some little curved lines being off of that center vein. And then of course you're going to do this on the back wing as well. And so guys, once you're finished these veins, then you're finished your cute little bee. So thanks so much for drawing with me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, for another Draw with Sandee at the Little Artistic Nook, keep making art and keep smiling.